Oh, here you go. I do it literally to mess them up. And we are taking only this one. They have absolutely nothing. Well, if this is a hero deck, well, we must be the villain. I wish I could counter spells with counter spells, but nope. But at least this creature has a massive downside, right? Right? At least it has massively bad stats for all the effects it gets. We have a land, but we will need to top deck it. Let's go like this. We'll solve this problem in the future. Oh no, it's overstatted and it has so much text and abilities that you would think it's a freaking 5-drop. And this is where you absolutely need to go into Sweeper because you fell off by having counter spell against creatures that you want to counter. Guys, do you see the madness? If I knew this would be so ridiculous turn, I would go for the black land that is untapped. Because here we need to... like, are you seeing this? I need to play removal before Sweeper just to survive this turn, I think. This is 9 damage. Actually wild, man. We can kill Badger to cut their mana. Like, this is... They have 7-8 mana on the next turn. And I think they are on the draw. What the heck? They double our mana. If we kill one Badger, then I think it's okay because this is not lethal damage. So they need to drop something. If of course they can play something like Crater of Behemoth. I think it's 8 mana. But I expected this card, and this is why we're waiting. Now they will go to combat phase. This is actually fine. This is fine. Guys, it might look bad, but it's actually super fine. Do you see any issues here? Like, any issues? I need them to go to combat phase. They also will burn the mana. Oh, no. Because we need to kill it first. But we can always go for shoot the sheriff. How much damage is it? They tapped land, so wait. This is 8 and 5, 13. So we would be at 1, and then they cannot overprotect. But then the next Badger kills us and we have no life gain, so it's too much of a risk. Oh man. Okay. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I'm on turn 4, guys. There are 7 creatures in the board. What the heck? Oh boy, oh boy. Can you imagine playing without a Sweeper? Like, you have absolutely no chance against Badgers. You need to basically play Sweeper against this card. And even then you might be behind because, like, Day of Black Sun kills everything with converted 2 or less, right? Moment. When we play, 4 mana. And basically that means you need to kill this separately on the previous turn at instant speed after they played. So we have like smallest window to kill everything in the right moment. And if you miss a single card, you are instantly steamrolled. Wild, man. We can do what? We could go Marang and not target anything. Risky. Or we can kill this and counter the next spell. Maybe we'll get the new card, which pains my heart. No, I actually have more than one card because I'm playing a real deck. Alright. Let's see. Okay, this is nice because that means one card. We do it combat, right? We try to do it as late as possible so they get the card as late as possible. Sometimes they will play different cards, tap out, something might go already wrong when they see the new card. Sure. We counter this one. And they will pass the turn and be very unhappy with the result of this game. That's my game plan. Yep. Oh, it feels great. Oh, it feels actually great. And after all this early game horror with double Badgers, uncounterable spells, oh, I guess it will continue. This spell cannot be countered. Of course it cannot. Why would you have spells that can be countered in Magic? Freaking wild, man. They also get only upsides by playing those creatures because every single one of them is overstated with trample, and this one is hasted also. Like, they get so much stuff on top of those creatures just for free. Bro, I need a 2 mana removal that life gains 5 and draws a card. So we can be on equal terms, you know? But don't you worry, we'll get it anyway. Do we definitely want the land, so we will go with this. Play Verge. We could already go Marang and try to go Lethal, but that might be the way to lose the game. So instead we'll just draw, and we just need to find enough answers. Perfect. Stock up. This deck is designed so it always keeps chaining the value, because I was playing one of the versions of Dimir and I cut Consult the Star Charts and one Marang, and suddenly I couldn't hit enough. What do we do? This is probably the one card, the one threat. So we just counter it. Finally, we can. And I think this card shouldn't be good. But even if it is, we just bounce it, so shouldn't matter anyway. What do you have? What do you have? Oh, now they are thinking with one card. Oh, it's a tutor. I wonder what they will take. Surak. No, Ballot Face. Ballot Face. That is indeed the place. The problem is that it's two creatures, two spells in one. So I think what we have to do is do this. A little bit unfortunate, we'll go to one, but you know, not the first time, not the last one. Do we just use this to kill? Maybe. We'll see what... So we need to counter before they pick the target, because this is just a search, like they don't target any card or anything. And let's see. Bro, this is two creatures again. So what can we go for? They we just counter it and draw cards. Can you imagine this deck is still going after freaking 20 cards? Normal aggro deck would be dead 5 turns ago, and we probably don't want this one. So now they cannot tutor. We go to one, which is absolutely fine because it's green, so they don't really have great finishers. And now we can finally kill this. I'll just make sure that they don't draw anything. No, this is actually better. Let's go for 2. And you cannot miss a beat. If you miss a single answer, bro, you are dead completely. Alright, good. Maybe we could block with Reef. I didn't pay attention, but I don't think we care. I think they will go for Badger, honestly. Or Surak, something that gives card advantage. So we counter, we get a blocker. Thank you. And finally, we are at the stage of the game where we have this stuff. We just go Marang. I think we go 1. Because I really want to have some pressure in the board. For the next turns. And we can still play this Marang to draw cards. So we should have all the answers. Alright, finally, a single draw from the top. Surely it's nothing that gives 2 cards. They are still going, literally drawing from the top. Guys, this is aggro deck that can kill you on turn 3. It can also play a long game against control deck. With uncounterable spells and 2 for 1 on like half of the cards. Bruh. We can just draw. We will use Shoot the Sheriff on the next turn. And this is why I really like this deck, because it can answer basically everything. Well, maybe not uncounterable spells, but what can you do about that part? Like, the card was literally printed to not allow control to play the game normally. Like, that's it. It just gives a massive advantage to, you know, aggro decks. But they have like 3 different other things that go uncounterable. So, Archdruid's Charm. They will get the creature and play it, so we can just counter it. So it's better to let them tutor. Bro, I thought they might do it, but I'm like, there is no way they actually do it. Okay, weird. Like, what's the point of this play if we have Reef? We can just go for the Lifa on the next turn, because with 10 cards we'll find both combo pieces. Probably 1. I guess we... Bro, look at this! We got 2 non-land cards in all of this. Okay, that's wild. But we don't care about it. More lands. We'll play just the Reef. It is a blocker. I have to do it, guys. I have to do it. I'm not doing it because it's a good play. Frenzied. It's Frenzied, right? Oh, here you go. I do it literally to mess them up. And we are taking only this one. The one from the hand. The library one can stay. And we play the land. We play the Monument. And we have double blue and Heartless Act. And we chill. Well, I guess we can attack with Marang. I wanted to mill them with Exhaust, but I guess we are so close to lethal. And they're fighting until the very end. You can always draw something uncounterable that hits face immediately. We are at 1. Man, I swear, being at 1 is such a bait. And this guy is just drawing 2 cards per turn by single draw every turn. No. Bro, stop it. Just die and play the next game. And now we got our win con. Yep. Man, what a freaking game. Okay, now we can see some otters. Can you drop otter, please? I really need to see it. Like, my day is not completed. Or, is not complete, sorry. If I don't see an otter. What do we go for? I want the stock up. I think we will go stock up. It's a little bit risky because they can quench us. But that means they don't make progress. Opt is great. Opt is fine. Because the only risk was that they trade their 2 mana for our whole big turn 3. So, you know. Don't spell Pierce. You don't play it. Okay, this is fine. It's interesting they went for this play. So, definitely a land. So we will go for Demolition Field so we can turn 4 normally. Elendra's Answer is such a nice card. We have 1 Marang. I hope it will be enough. Alright, so we have plenty of lands. We have some nice removal, you know, the good stuff. I see no otters. Bro, are you sure you know how to play this deck? You draw otters and you play them, and then you boomerang and play them, and then boomerang and play them. Oh wait, that's the whole thing. Oh, they are going for the elementals, huh? And that means we go for this, so they cannot go for the Thunderflock easy. And we still have blue for the Exhale, and we have a dragon. And we have a land for the next turn, so kinda nice, honestly. I think we should be winning, but not sure, not fully sure yet. Like, it depends what the cards are. Like, Hex is not very good as removal, you know, against the crabs. Huh. 1 mana, 4/5. Seems this. Behold my cool dragon. I might counter, but we'll see. We'll see. They're going directly for the creature, so it feels like you really want the discount. And Hex is a little bit painful. Like, I'm considering if we should Hex or like, you know, Heartless Act or something like this. I think I will try it. Like, Hex makes more sense, but sometimes you whiff with it. Oh no. I forgot that, like, I counted 4 mana and it's like, oh, we have 4 mana. But I forgot that we need double blue, so Watery Grave would be way better here. But maybe we'll get better next turn then. Hopefully there's nothing we need to counter on this turn. You know what? I'll take it. Actually, will take it. Do we play Marang in response? That's the huge question. I really need it. I really need it. Let's go. Well, the discard was the easy part. Alright, I'll take it. Our opponent can... I should probably let them, you know, choose the cards first. Because now they know that we will be tapped for the turn. So that was a slight, you know, blunder on my part. I was a little bit too excited to play my cool dragon. And we'll see. So this is the turn to drop something. Oh, and they didn't. And now we fix our mana. We have even technique. Alright, I'm very happy with how the game is going on so far. We're entering the stage where we really like to be. They probably have crabs, but they might be scared of removal. Alright, so what do? We could just get rid of half of the library, but we don't have the other part. I could go for this. This is safe version, but we're going for the risky version. And I should make a stop. Just to fake that we have a counter spell. I'm happy with this. I just don't want this to be countered, because this is our last value card. By the way, this is why we have Consult the Star Charts. This card always saves you when you have no options. Alright, I guess we'll take damage for a moment. Man, I think we need... I will try Heartless Act. Okay, we have a counter spell, which is very nice. Do we take damage? No, because we go from 17 to 15, and that's a big difference. It's one less turn. You can always trade with the Reef, I guess. And as long as we have lands, I won't be playing stock-ups probably. Do we even go for the Reef? Like block? It could be really nice, but also pretty expensive. So we will have 2 mana. That means we can counter something. They can bounce it for 1 mana. That would be a disaster. So on this turn at least, I don't think we do it. Okay, I'm very happy they played something. That's very important. Do we counter it or we tap? I guess we cannot tap them fully, so let's just counter. Let's just counter. This means that we have a blocker for the next turn, and our opponent still doesn't have anything in the board. This is fine. This is fine. By the way, you can always gain 2 life with this, right? You can target your own creature, put the counter, kill it. And do we? No, we want this counters, but let's make sure it's there. And you know, sometimes 2 life gain might matter a lot. Let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get blue land. Depends on what we get. Oh man, we definitely get this. I think we just go double 3 steps ahead, but it's not really what we wanted. Ooh, that's a little bit of a whiff. But I think we can make it work. Hopefully. Man, this token is actually so huge. Like, basically, we got a counter spell that gains 5 life. I'm so happy to see it. And we can still go for the Reef later. And it feels like forever for our opponent to get this lethal damage. And now we'll have counter spells, more lands. We don't pay for mana, so that's nice too. I think we need the maximum mana here on this turn. Probably need to shoot the Sheriff. We cannot mess up, guys. Like, we're very close to that, but I think we should be on the winning side. This is what I've been looking for, and I guess this kinda works too. And we probably get rid of Hex. I think we could go to 7. I think it's so worth it just to make sure that, you know, they cannot use the mana very well. And they will attack, see the reaction. There will be none. Like, if we got to 2, I would double think about it. But 7, and 7 is a lot. And now we can force something. Okay, normal land, so nothing we need to remove. They only have 3 cards. Let's go into small counter spell battle and see what happens. They will absolutely protect it. This is their all-in. Okay, so they need to replay it. That means we can counter it. That's a win. Now it's not in the board. They should do it now probably, but they tap more mana. Okay, this is the big turn. We need to go this. And we already have the lethal. Okay, I told you. I feel we should be winning this one. Do we just counter it? Yes. Yes, we do. This is their main hope of winning this game. We already have the win, because I don't think we need to draw cards. We just need to make sure that we don't die to this guy. This is probably their last threat or one of the 2 last threats. And then the next one will drop. And when they tap, now our Exhale is a hard counter spell. This is why I made this play right now. Like, they cannot really push it through. And the crap is gone. Forever. Okay, we need as much mana as possible. This deck usually plays like mana-based counter spells. So we need to have extra after we play Technique, after we play a counter spell, then we drop it. And they probably have no threat, so they need to wait until good top deck. So I think we are on finishing line, and we will just absolutely destroy them with this Technique. Let's go with this one. Yeah, you can. This is just a full tap. And guys, nothing ever bad happens if you tap fully against control. Here you go, that's your graveyard. That's your graveyard. And this is why I like this version so much, because the kill is instant. They felt safe for the whole freaking game. And well, they made one mistake and are instantly dead. Well guys, as you can see, there's a classic MTG creature named Spider-Punk hitting our face. And I really liked Omen Puff's art. But it's better to play cards in this version because everyone... Oh, sorry. Because everyone is on the same page, right? Everyone knows what the card is. With Omen Puff, you would always need to remember 2 names. So I'm usually trying to use the Spider-Man cards, if I can. But, you know, sometimes. Riot. Spells can be countered, damage cannot be prevented, games cannot be played. Just... Oh, but we just need a card that says control decks cannot win. I think that would just make it easier for everyone. But that being said, our opponent has only 1 creature and they cannot really follow it up very well. I will take 2 damage because I really think it's worth it here. Okay, we also know they don't have the next play. It's weird that they didn't pay life. We need to absolutely pay and be prepared for the next turns. We have 1 counter spell and 1 removal. We need to answer their next 2 turns with those in the right combination. I mean, sure. Next turn is 3 steps ahead. Yeah, let's go. I'm not sure what they have in the deck. Probably mostly creatures, I would guess. So they went with haste, trying to swing the face. And we kill it immediately, so we traded removal. Now we can play the land, try to find the next one. I like it. It's decent for the matchup, but it's not what we need. And now we need to counterspell, and we need to go into stock up. And Glen Elendra's answer will be the final play, probably. We'll see, but we keep it for something cool. Nope. Bro, they just put Cavero or Superior Spider-Man everywhere at this point. Just put it somewhere, it will be great, I promise. So we will go with stock up, because I really want the next thing. We have Consult, so I hope it will be good enough. I don't want to miss land on this turn, so we can play Shoot the Sheriff. If we don't play a land here, we cannot make the play for our opponent's turn, and that's not great. A lot of spiders, so... And I wonder how many color... It could be 5 color. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Hoped for a land, but at this point I think we can miss 1 land. We should still have enough control over the game. I think... Bro. What a draw. We don't have Marang, so we will just counter it. No, we just kill it. We just kill it. But we'll kill it on the next turn so we can cast Consult, because we have real troubles getting to 4 mana and having a play, so we'll just skip on the play. And if they play 2 creatures, we Day of Black Sun and kill both, because they will be both 2-drops. So yeah, I think we're in a great spot here. Honestly, I will just take the damage. They always go for haste, never for the counter. And now let's go. This is the big play. This will fix our land situation finally. By the way, our spells and even ours, so they cannot counter them. Yay. We go 3 steps ahead. Yep. Because it's both value card and the counter spell. So very, very good. We play Tapland on this turn. Honestly, I think we take one more hit if we have to. But let's see if they play a next creature. They should, because it will get Riot. So they can choose Haste and, you know, swing with it. They could even go for like 5 colors, one potentially. Like they play the last color and, you know, 5 mana and swing. I think it's 5/5 or 6/6 with Haste. You know, Flying Trample and all the other things too. Oh no, the cards cannot be countered. Well, let's change that. This is a bit of a trap. It's not Cavern of Souls. Like, you actually can get rid of it if you care. So it's, you know, uncounterable unless it isn't. And we have still 2 counter spells, so we should have enough counterplay for them. And with this we'll draw. I think we'll just cycle the Black Sun. Unless they really flood the board on this turn. They have the tower, so they can find next heroes. This card is actually kinda useful, but very, very slow, so it's only like against slower decks. And this is exactly what I meant. That's the 5-colored spider that we're talking about. And this one is getting countered. Okay, yeah, definitely this. We can always find the next one. So now, we're getting to the point where we can start thinking about winning with Kitsune's technique. Mandar did basically, I want to say always hits, and I just realized this will be the first time it doesn't. Let's go Exhale. That is a nice counter spell. And we can already prepare for a Monument. So every time we draw Monument, we win the game. Immediately. That's a lot of I think I've seen Split Up there. You know, you can try to just mill them, like, fully, with Reefs and Techniques, even without Monument. I don't think there's anything we care about. We have one more counter spell. It's not super efficient to mill with Reef if you plan Technique. It basically mills 2 cards, because you mill 4, but then you mill less with this. I think we just go with it, man. Let's go. I think they want to draw a card here. Yep, you won't have library soon. Is it rounded up? Oh, it's rounded up! They should absolutely just answer and draw a card. Okay, down to 10. And now we destroy it, because that means they need to take a card from the library. If they want the land, they will go to 9 cards. If they want to activate it, they go to 8. And those cards really matter, especially when we have Reef on board. That's fine. That is fine, we have removal. Yep, still here. I wonder how many they have. They definitely have more than 1, I feel. And let's see if they take the land or just refuse. Okay, sure. And we'll also take land, which improves our draws a little bit. We had a small discussion about this one lately. And, we're very close to winning, but we just don't have exactly the cards. Marang is definitely a start. I'm honestly not going fully on the meal plan, because I think we can just win as a control. And this could be nice. We will be 1 mana short. We cannot play both. So that means we go stock up. And see what the answer is. We probably will go with Dark Deed. Sure. Did we play the land? I have absolutely no idea. I think we didn't. Can we activate both Reefs? Man, we actually can. Okay, this is way too funny. This is not the strategy I wanted to make, but this is one we will be making. We can actually get them down to 0 on the next turn. And I'm doing this later on their turn, because if we kill this, they can replay a new one. But if we kill it now, they can replay, and it will have Summoning Sickness, and it won't attack on the only turn they have. Yeah, I think they are done. Oh, especially now. Oh, especially now. They have absolutely nothing. Well, if this is a hero deck, well, we must be the villain. Oh, they're so dead, man. Yep, down to 7. And the best part is that we don't even need to hit face, we'll just swing. And they are tapped so they cannot use removal even. What do you do? Okay, cool. So, I mean, this should work. I hope I counted right. Yep! This is so fun. We milled the whole aggro deck down to the last freaking card. And well, villain time. Enjoy your draw, my friend. Oh, we even got animation. Nice. Well, guys, we're on the play. And we'll see what we'll do. We definitely need this exhale because that's freaking only play. Man, I cannot imagine how slow it feels to play a 4-drop in current time. Like, I remember 4-drops were normal. Like, you just played 4-drops as the mid game, as the, you know, main bulk of the game. Right now, 4-drops feels like, oh my god, does it at least win the game? No, it draws cards. What? You know, it's kind of wild. We'll go with this. The only reason we could take this hand is that we are on the play, so we have 1 turn. I should fake stops 100%. That's a little bit too late. But now we can Marang. By the way, they just drop it, man. Well, what if you have a counter spell? Well, then you win. This was the card that wins. Oh boy, I think we need to get rid of this. Our blue mana is acceptable. It's not perfect, but acceptable. We need to kill this with Shoot the Sheriff and counter the next spell. We whiffed here super hard. However, we can go for the Sewers. We don't need more lands. Like, this could be useful, but we are, you know, on the death thread right now. Or I should say death's bed, because it's 1 play from killing us. If they play second Space Dragon with this one on board, you are just dead, bro. And we actually don't need to be hold, so let's not do it. Alright, they tapped fully. We just need Day of Black Sun, we sweep for 1 and we win the game. That's how we try to do it. I think we can go alternate road. I usually don't play Marang, but in such a situation, look, their whole mana base are elves. We just cut their mana in half and we also remove the counters. So right now they can rebuild, but it will be too slow. Now we are on the offensive. So sometimes you need to start using Marangs offensively. I guess Death Touch, right? No, we actually will try to kill them. Because we have also, you guessed it, another Marang. Oh yes, and now it's a lot of damage. I will also go with this, just to get rid of our tap lands. Bro, this draw is not exactly what we are trying to do. So now I'm trying to raise them, because we can slow them down so hard with those double elves. If they had 1, it probably wouldn't be so worth it, but with 2, bro, can you imagine if they had those elves and they dropped Badger? They would have like 6 to 9 mana, something crazy like this. Instead they're on 2 for last 2 turns. They will swing because they know we don't block. We'll try to raise. I'm not sure how we do it. Oh, I'm sure how we do it. We can do it on the combat phase. They will get more mana. Okay, we will definitely swing, that's for sure. Nope, no time for sneaking. We need to win with Marangs. And we definitely do this. And we will get this. I just want to slow them down. And we still have 2 mana for something. Bro, like, I swear, this is like the part of the deck we didn't want. Let's get rid of this. They will still get tons of mana because Badger is a card that exists for some reason. And they can play it and immediately get more. Basically, they get the same mana they used to play it immediately back. So this is like 0 cost that creates. Wait, they get more because they also get the normal ramp. So by spending 2 mana, they got 3. So this is mana acceleration that gives you 2 creatures. Yep. And if we weren't so aggressive with triple Marang, we would absolutely die. Honestly, if we didn't bounce those elves for a single turn, this deck would go so crazy, you have no idea. I appreciate our opponent, very cool. Didn't give us the lethal that I feel deserve, but Marangs, did the thing. So guys, if you miss Dimir control, the coolest of the control decks, tell me in the comments because I want to know. And the idea for this deck was all about typical Dimir stuff. Having ultimate control over the game with Glen Elendra's Answer, especially against Revelation decks, all this stuff, and Ancient Vendetta to just get rid of Cavaro, Lastbringer, or exactly Jeska Revelation or the Capstone. You can even play two, but I had to cut something and I went with one just to have this during the game once. You of course have the instant winning combo of Kitsune's Technique and Monument, and rest of the deck is just to survive and get enough card advantage. Oh, and we have 4 Demolition Fields for not only like Basing Sand Caverns, which is like secondary target, but mostly to always hit this Mistrise Village, right? That's the card. Mistrise. Are you here? Yes. This is what we are targeting with our Demolition Fields, and I wanted to make sure that we always have more Demolition Fields than they have villages. That means their spells can be countered, especially with Glen Elendra's Answer, so they cannot counter it back. We are playing 10 counter spells, so quite a lot. We need to cut removal, but I think we are playing just enough to survive. So yeah, this deck was basically aimed at out counter spelling all the other control decks, but also just survive against creature decks enough and have, you know, this massive control for the late game, and I think we kinda did the thing. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe and do those YouTube things because they help. And I also see the number go up. I'm like mono-red player, just reverse. The bigger the number, the happier I am. And really thank you guys if you enjoyed it. I always love Dimir control. It's not in a great spot, to be absolutely honest with you. The Jeskai Revelation deck just feels like it has so many more answers to everything. Like with Dimir, if you miss a counter spell on something that is game deciding, you are done. You cannot bounce it like with Revelation. You don't have live game. Like you actually need to go into finishing the game. And this is why I went for this game plan, because at least if things go wrong, you can try to win the game on turn 7 with, you know, playing this and then playing Monument. So this is your only anti-enchantment and anti-artifact. You win the game and they lose artifacts with their face. So that's what you have to do as Dimir. For Revelation, you just bounce it and don't care. So, you know, not easy to be Dimir right now. And if you've seen the new cards from the last set, you know, we got basically nothing. I think this is the only card from the new set that is actually like instant or sorcery for a control deck. So, you know, we are trying our best here. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting on Patreon, on channel memberships. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for keeping Dimir alive, so we can make some fun decks. And yeah, if you like this type of style, we can make more like Vendetta DN decks. I know you guys like it, so we can replay Dimir in that version, like fully extraction with maybe duress even or something. So, hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.